Nobody's here. No.
I got next, right here.
No, boo. No.
Hey, yo, my man, I got next. Yo, I got next, right here.
Damn. Oh, shit. There we go.
got next. Yo, let me get next. Right here, I got next.
Straight on go.
Hey, I'm next.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do it. We can do it. Might have to go get my small forward. I'll cook him. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, let's switch. He just went like through both of us. That.
Hey, I'm next.
No way. Oh, what? It gave me an animation like I was gonna snatch it out of the sky. Look.
Alright, next game.
Yeah, man, there's like 50 million people in the way. For real. Oh. Money. Oh, he back in cherry pick. Oh, wow. Oh. Come on. Good shit. Oh. I got it. Fuck. Went off his goddamn foot. I'm like hooked on to this food. All this resistance, because that's not my guy. Come on, man. And he goes with the up and under layup and still hits that shit. Yeah, I see you, Prince. They wouldn't let me fucking throw it out. Damn it. Oh, take. Ooh. The streets is not safe from there. And one. Strip this motherfucker. Switch, print. Oh my God. Fuck yeah. That was fraudulent as hell. He was fried for throwing that up.
Hey, yo, right here.
Get on behind us. So 2217 up top that just got done. Don't want to fuck with them.
I got next. Hey, yo, let me get next.
We can just get back on them.
Hey, yo, my man, I got next. I'm next. Yo, I got next right here. Hey, yo, right here.
Power forward. Come on, give me that. Come on. They kill me with the tip passes that always seem to go back to the guy. Let's pick. Yeah. Hit the wrong button. Circle. Mm. Come on, man. All that bullshit, you know, call a fucking foul. Bullshit. Who you got? The guy with the dreads? Let's switch. I mean, you got the dude with the sweater? Yeah, let's switch.
Hey, right here, I got next. Hey, yo, let me get next. Hey, I'm next. Hey, yo, my man, I got next.
Oh, too late. And I couldn't get it to you, so I was goddamn. Pick. Where's shit?
Hey, yo, let me get next.
Get the fuck off of me. Oh! That shit. Oh! That's broke. Come on, 2K. Wow. Shit. Oh. This shit. Right here. Oh. Don't do that to me. Come on, 2K. Damn. Oh, wow. Good pass. God damn it. All good. these faggots don't want to get off.
I got that game. Let's go. I got that. Hey, yo, let me get that.
Somebody's gonna get this work. The 1910 down there we could grab.
Hey, yo, my man, I got next. Yo, I got next game.
Man, y'all city.
Yo, let's get next game.
What the fuck was that on the front? Like you said, man, it's Taco Tuesday? You know what it said? Oh, wow. What in the fuck, man? How did he get that back?
I got next.
How did you fucking... And it wouldn't let me dive. No! Why would y'all make me fucking... Slow ass motherfucking layup, man. I'm trying to shit.
Yo, I got next, right here. Hey, right here, I got next.
Yeah.
Right here.
Try to get out the way. Come on, man. Let me out of there. Why wouldn't they let me get the motherfucker? Oh. Ooh, tripping. Gone. Ugh, that was scary. Shit.
Man, I got next.
shit. Come on. Potato. I love it. Fucking slow motion layup, but yet I'm jumping at full speed to block it. All right, man. Oh, man, oh, man.
Hey, yo, let me get that. I got that scale. Yo, I got next right here. Hey, you're my man. I got next.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Detroit Pistons as they go up against the Wizards in Washington. Well, for Washington, just one win over the last 7 games. They're not happy with how they're playing, looking to make amends tonight. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing the shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one.
Well,
lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me hungry right now, but...
Crispy barbecue chicken?
Oof, I just can't wait. You're making me hungry. Is it lunchtime? Well, we got it some time. But, you know, he's not settling for any look either. This guy is very versatile. He'll take you inside, take you outside. He's the kind of player that seems like he's a step ahead, like mentally. Like he has this mental telepathy that goes on and goes. He knows what you're thinking before you think it, before the guy thought it was a thought.
Wow. It's like an extraordinary basketball IQ.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have a high basketball IQ, Shaq?
No, didn't need one, Ernie,
Why?
because I had the ES.
What's that?
Elbow sandwiches.
Now I'm really hungry.
Elbow sandwiches
Let's
right
get
in
it
your
down
mouth.
to Kevin Harlan for the call.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. The Washington Wizards coming to this one following a loss to Miami.
Right towards the end, I was thinking maybe a last couple of minutes surge would make it happen. But in the end, the inability to come up with stops and make any real progress became the issue. And they just gave away a lot of ground before the final buzzer.
Yeah, you know what? And all those momentum swings in that game, too, probably at the end, just a little too much to overcome.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Garrett, he's in at shooting guard. Carlos Boozer out there with Johnson. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Jennings in at the point. Now here's Wall. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And he gets it to go. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night. All with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
Now here's Beal. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And here's Jennings. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Boozer, no luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Lawson with it. Boozer picks him up. No good from Lawson.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
Jennings dishes to Garrett. And the shot is good. Garrett's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Wall, a screen on Johnson. There's a screen by Gortat. Off the pick. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Left side, Wall. From deep. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Drummond with a screen on Wall. Left side Boozer. Low block shot. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
There's a screen by Gortat. And Wall. Here we go now. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Wall. And so John Wall nails. Both of them. And so it's Detroit with the ball. They trail by 1. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
Now here's Dudley following the miss by Freak. Leans from outside. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. That's 7 points for John Wall.
And he's showing us a little bit of everything now, taking a leaner with no one on him.
They set the pick. Jackson kicks to Garrett. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. 7 points for Freak. Wizards have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Feeds it to Neal. There's a screen by Gortat. Dishes it to Dudley. Off target with his 3. The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Jackson passes to Ilyasova. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
There's Neal with the 3. The shot will not go. So it's Detroit now. Ilyasova dishes to Johnson. The 11-footer, Garrett with the bucket. Garrett's got 9.
Freak. Wizards timeout.
Brian Roberts is checked in for John Wall. And then for Detroit. How about that? Wizards trail by 6. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. John Lure's out there with Jared Dudley. And it's Lawson. In at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And here's Freak after the 3-pointer from Bradley Beal. All with it, guarded now by Jackson, and Wall kicks to Dudley. Wizards passing it around. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks was just a man on a mission. He dropped in 17 points, and he was a mainstay at the free throw line, getting a fair amount of his points off of fouls. It was just a solid outing for him, and one that every coach likes to see.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint him.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Garrett. Shot off the screen. Beal can't get it to go.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And he gets it to go. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Here's Jackson. No good. Wall with some nice defense. Pass to Lawson. Must have hit his finish in traffic. Lawson's got his first points of the night.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Jackson against Wall. Jackson kicks to Garrett. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists in the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Lawson. The kick out to Wall. Another shot. No good. And Detroit the other way now. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Reggie Jackson. And both free throws good for Drummond. Wizards trail by 6. Wall with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Wall attacking. Here's Lure, and it's sent back by Drummond. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Johnson. Washington with the rebound.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Rejected by Garrett, and so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And Washington making a change here. Gortat's checked in, and Detroit with a change here too. Morris is checked in. Here is Lawson. 14 points from him the last game against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Kicks it to Garrett from downtown. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. 15 points for Freak.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Johnson against Lawson. To end the run. Misses off the left eye.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Now here's Freak. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9, pushing their lead to double digits.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end.
For the Wizards, Gary Neal's checked in for John Lure. Sessions comes in for Bradley Beal. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Pistons on top.
Well, guys,
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Wizards trail by 8, and Detroit looking at who they've got. Garrett in at shooting guard. Johnson is out there with Boozer. Then there's Jennings, and it's Drummond in at the 5 down low.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
The Wizards have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Beal. Jennings passes to Boozer. The feed to Garrett. 5 to shoot. Misses off the right eye. And it's Washington's ball. It's a 5-point game. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And Lure gets it to go.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Now Jennings. Here's Johnson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And he can't hit the second. Wizards trail by 3. It's Beal on the wing. He's got 9 to tie. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Johnson with it. Now Beal defending. Garrett with the bucket. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Wall. He's got 7. Baseline jumper. Here's Lure. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pistons leading by 4. Jennings dishes to Boozer. Johnson kicks to Jennings. Boozer a screen on Wall. And it's Garrett in the corner. Another 3 for Detroit.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
They get a hand on it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Well, a lot of tough teams in this league. Here's where Washington sits right now in the rankings. 12th in three-point field goal percentage. 14th in free throw shooting. And as far as block shots go, not a strong suit for this team. Only top 20 in the league. They really don't do a good job of defending the paint.
Here's Beal. Beal can't get that one to fall.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Jennings against Wall. The teardrop falls in. Wall's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
To the paint. Here's Garrett. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And Wall kicks to Lawson. To the wing on the left. Here's Gortat. Rebounded by the Pistons. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta, where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the 2nd on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stint.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
So both teams making some changes here.
Come on, man. Now we up 3.
Pistons leading by 3. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So the Wizards 5 right now. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Jared Dudley out there with Gortat, and it's Lawson in at the small forward.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
There's a screen by Gortat. It's Beal on the wing. Gortat with the screen for Beal. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Garrett. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. And that's now 27 points for Freak.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Beal from long range. That doesn't go either for Beal.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now.
Okay,
Fortunate
Boozer.
that he didn't knock that one down.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Gortat, the pass to Beal. The dish to Dudley. Nice ball movement by Washington. And that one's good by Gortat.
Yeah, you're making things far too easy for him when you let him get it that deep.
I echo that. Ditto. I mean, you've got to do your work early to try to keep him out of the post. Fight him a little bit. Keep him away from that spot he wants.
14 feet away. Ball's not loose. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Wizards trail by 5. Wall dishes to Dudley. He kicks it to Beal. Fires from 18. The rebound by Johnson.
Come on, fam.
Johnson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Garrett. The shot is off. Now Washington takes it the other way. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. And Wall. Here we go now. Beal gets a wide open look. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. 14 points here for Beal.
First 3 of the half. 2nd of the game. Can he heat up?
Detroit's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight. Nailed 5 of them. And Garrett kicks to Jennings. Passes it to Boozer. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
All right, now. Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
No good on the free throw. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Well, they just can't seem to get it right from the line here. Yet they're still on top. That poor free throw shooting could come back to haunt him.
This 2 free throws. How you give out 2 free throws.
At the line for your Wizards, Jared Dudley.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Lures checked in for Washington. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. There's the bucket. Good. And that's now 6 points for Johnson.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them play.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Jennings with the bucket.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
And it's Beal in the corner. 14 feet away. Rebound Andre Drummond.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Drummond a screen. Jennings kicks to Drummond. Boozer goes in. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Wizards making a switch here. Lawson's checked in. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards in their huddle. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
And Wall. Here we go now. And it's sent back by Drummond. And here's Jennings, the fast break opportunity. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north, if you will.
It's Lawson, top of the key, and they get it. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one. Detroit leading by 7. To the inside. Johnson, good.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
There's a screen by Gorton. Wall passes to Beal. 1:11 left in the game. Soft touch off the glass.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Garrett. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Just absolute domination in this one for Freak. He's got 27 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
Second team foul. Shooting for Washington. Lawson. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. Good on both.
He was very composed on that trip to the stripe. He's close to being a one-possession game now.
Jennings against Wall. And the pass to Garrett from outside the arc. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. And that's 31 points for Freak.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Here's Beal. Rebounded by the Pistons. Johnson right side. Pass to Jennings. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Boozer dishes to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable...
Carlo.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Nobody gives a fuck about what Carlos Boozer got to say.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
Those Atlanta jerseys are hideous. What else you bitches got? Ugh. That look like a motherfucking Atlanta jersey that you would find at the beauty supply store. Yo. Fuck tomorrow. We gonna go with the teal.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight our broadcast will be shifting to Atlanta, where we'll see the Hawks going up against the Detroit Pistons. Well, for Detroit, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people. The barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up, Ernie. I mean, his teammates are trusting him more, giving him opportunities, trusting that the fact that he can score, and their success as a unit is also increased because of their trust in him.
You know who Freak reminds me of?
Who's that?
Me.
Oh, yeah.
And that wraps it up here. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next time.
Beautiful and vibrant Atlanta, Georgia, the capital of Georgia, and our location tonight. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Last outing for Atlanta, they won that game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. And guys, it could have gone either way. Nearly won that one by 2.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Detroit, Garrett in at 2 guard. Ilyasova out there with Johnson. Then there's Jennings, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Garrett's shot is off. Now here's Teague. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Garrett dishes to Drummond. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Freak with it. He's picked up by Millsap. And there's Jennings. That's good on the assist by Garrett. Jennings has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Atlanta has possession. It's a 3-point game. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
It really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
And Greg, you know how it is. At some point, you just got to man up and play with a lot more aggressiveness and toughness and pride inside. Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Now here's Ilyasova. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Teague against Jennings. Horford with a screen on Jennings. Teague, the pass to Horford. Cephalosha kicks to Teague. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And he answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Watch out now, Sookie. We got a duel shaping up right here. This could be mano-mano for a little while.
Now here's Freak. Johnson outside. Ilyasova dishes to Drummond. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Here's Millsap. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Here's Jennings. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Missed inside.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
That is good. Teague's got 5 points so far.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. He's been chewing over the best plan of attack against this defense with all that shot blocking inside. He says the big thing is we can't play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. Kevin, we'll see if they can turn the tables this time around and even the season series. Back to you.
Thanks for getting back to us on that report, Doris. Guys?
You know, they obviously spent the brunt of their time preparing for this game by coming up with ways to attack that vaunted defense.
Attack being the operative word, all in caps. I mean, it has to be an active, assertive approach they use. They can't sit back and be passive.
Here's Jackson. He kicks it to Garrett. Back to Jackson. It's stolen by T. .153 left to play here in the first. Splitter sets a screen. Morris with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. For the Hawks, Mike Muscala is checked in for Millsap. Tim Hardaway Jr. Here comes in for Cephalosha. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Jeff Teague. Detroit. The Hawks trailing. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Garrett in at shooting guard. Marcus Morris is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Johnson, and it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Horford with a screen on Jackson. Hardaway kicks to Millsap. Here's Schroeder, just 5 on the clock. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Schroeder's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Atlanta. And here's Jackson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Now the feed to Garrett. Dishes it to Drummond. Fires from deep. Jackson misses. Atlanta shooting fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. Schroeder kicks to Horford. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And the free throw, no good. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Washington Wizards.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Atlanta making a switch here. Korver's checked in. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for the Pistons. Outside Teague. Pass to Horford. Kicks to Korver. Passes it to Millsap. Unloads from 9. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Millsap's got his second bucket of the night.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Ilyasova sets a screen for Jennings. Ilyasova up top. Here's Garrett. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Here's Atlanta. They've got a 13-2 run going. Here's Teague. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Atlanta leading by 7. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He ended with 31 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
He dishes it to Jennings. Sinks that one from the post. Jennings has got 5 points so far.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Horford. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Horford's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
Here's a chance to take a look at the Pistons and how they rank in the NBA right now. First in fewest turnovers per game. Offense. And they also show up top 5 in team field goal percentage. That's excellent. Actually, that's elite level.
And you know, going back to their turnovers, fewest in our league, that shows you the intelligence they play with. You have to beat them. They are not going to do it for you.
And Justin Holiday picks up the foul. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Ilyasova.
Samuel Dallenberg.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the wing right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Jennings with the drive. That drops. Jennings has got 4 points this quarter.
That's an impressive spin move there, Kevin. I wasn't expecting him to show handles like that.
T kicks to Muscala. The wide open look here for Holiday. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Corver against Jennings. Feeds to Dallenberg. Plenty of space. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Now just a 5-point Hawks lead for Atlanta. They've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Teague against Jennings. Outside for Corver. Brandon Jennings comes up with a rebound.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Dallenberg passes to Jennings. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Screen by Dallenberg. It's Jennings with the drive. Shot is no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jennings against Teague. Soft touch off the glass. Teague's got 9 points.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Pass to Garrett. Pulls up from the corner. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 4 assists in the game. Teague kicks to Corver. There's the pass to Teague. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Garrett's shot is off.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Now split it. Lets it go from 14. And so that brings the... And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
And what a tremendous game for Teague. He has 11 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
And he can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague and Korver are the guards, and it's Cephalosha in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pistons trail by 9. Jennings with the ball. The dish now to Garrett. Inside and stolen by Horford. Oh, and here comes Korver all alone. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Jennings dishes to Ilyasova, and it's good. Ilyasova's got 5 points so far.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
A nice shot by Teague.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just
patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Atlanta. And Detroit with a change here, too. Jackson, he's checked in for Freak. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Splitter's checked in for Horford. Mike Muscala comes in for Paul Millsap. Justin Holiday's checked in for Cephalosha. And it's Teague in for Kyle Korver. And a different look here for the Pistons. Biyombo, he's checked in for Drummond. Marcus Morris comes in for Ilyasova. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Johnson. And Freak subbed in for Brandon Jennings. The Hawks leading by 10. And there's the feed to Teague. Atlanta again missing.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Here's Garrett. That one a little long. The Hawks have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Dishes it to Schroeder. Detroit with the rebound. Tries to save it. And now here comes Teague leading the break and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Mike Muscala. And he's good on the second. Pistons trail by 11. Now here's Jackson looking for his first basket still in this one. Morris with a screen on Teague to the middle and stolen by Splitter. And now it's Teague running. He can go all the way. Rejected by Garrett. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. .35 seconds left to play in the third. Teague inside the line. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
There's the pick. Outside Jackson. Morris a screen. Pass to Meeks. Shot clock at 5. Holiday with the block. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Puts it up from 15. That one rolling around and rims out. And here at the end of and we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. So for the Hawks, Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kyle Korver. And Detroit with a change here too. Garrett's checked in. Pistons trail by 6. On the floor for Detroit. Garrett, he's in at shooting guard. Andre Drummond is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Jennings, and it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. Jennings passes to Ilyasova. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Schroeder kicks to Hardaway. There's the screen. Teague drives in. Millsap has the open look. Cans the 12-footer. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Out to the right wing. To the paint. It's tipped. Lets it go from 11. Here's Drummond. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, guys.
Millsap's against Ilyasova. Outside Millsap. Cephalosha dishes to Millsap. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
What a performance from Millsap here. 8 rebounds, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jennings. He feeds it to Ilyasova. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Paul Millsap picks one up.
At the line for Hawks,
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
And here's Schroeder. Picked by Horford. Schroeder kicks to Korver. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Rocket 6. And that one's good. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
The Hawks leading by 6. Jennings with the steal. Poked loose. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Horford with the screen on Jennings. Floats one up. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Schroeder. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
A 3-pointer would be huge right now.
Boy, a chance to tie it up with the game on the line. This is what we live for. I want to see what happens right here.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jennings passes to Garrett from outside the arc. Connects from downtown.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it.
Freak, you're the guy. Good screen. Tight passes now. We need to get Freak a clean look. Execute, and let's put him away.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
At the line box, Dennis Schroeder. Team shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a three-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Outside Jennings. Can't get it to fall. And so the big run by Atlanta in it.
Well, Paul can...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jeff Teague.
When it comes to Jeff Teague, there's an aggressiveness to his game that allows him to be a difference maker. He's always going to be the one who dictates the pace of the game. I love that about Teague. He's just as skilled at all.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Detroit Pistons as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. Last outing for the Spurs, unsuccessful, coming away with a loss to the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center. That game was a shootout. Defense will be the key tonight for them to bounce back with a win. And when you talk about Tim Duncan and how he approaches the game, his demeanor, he comes across so calm in interviews, but he's as competitive as anybody in the league, Kenny.
Yeah, you don't win 5 rings and not be competitive. It's impossible. And then I'm sure if you watched him in a practice or after practice or before practice, you see the intensity, you see the film work.
On the floor for the visiting Detroit Pistons. At small forward, Marcus Morris. At the other forward position. Gerson Olasoko. At the shooting guard position. At 6'6", number 4.
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from San Antonio as the Spurs take it to the hardwood here at the AT&T Center. The Detroit Pistons come into this one following a loss, guys, to Atlanta at Phillips Arena. And they were still in that one right up to the end, guys, but lost by a couple of buckets.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Garrett in at shooting guard. Andre Drummond is out there with Ilyasova. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Jennings in at the 1 spot. Parker against Jennings. Leonard with no one around. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Leonard's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Spurs. Outside Jennings. Out to the right wing. And the wide open shot from Morris. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now, here's Parker. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. That's good. San Antonio on defense. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And given their performance in that game, which was not necessarily a work of art, I had a hard time believing it wound up being as close as it did.
And, you know, as it came down the stretch, Greg, I was thinking, how is this still a game? I mean, how is this still close? You got the sense that it was never going to be their night.
And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, and he didn't outright say that he didn't worry about defense here, but it was all about offense for them this game. He said numbers 1, 2, and 3 on our list are getting good looks, good movement, and hitting shots. That's all there is to it. Let's see if their approach works.
Okay, Doris, well, the offensive approach, a primary force in the game plan today, guys.
Yeah, they are out to put up a big number today, and I think they can do it.
Well, that certainly seems to be the goal. I mean, it could be a shootout if their plans come to fruition.
Aldridge up on top. From the high post, he drills it.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Kicks to Garrett. There's the 3. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists in the game. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Jennings against Parker. On the wing, Green. The tray. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Now Parker, 9-point game his last outing. Duncan with the bucket.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Over to the left wing. And a wide open look for Freak. The rebound by the Spurs. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Now here's Freak, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Morris with a screen on Parker. Here's Garrett. Rebound by Parker.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here is Aldridge. 20 points for him last game against New Orleans.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
And Leonard gets it to go. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. West is checked in for Duncan. Pistons trail by 5, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for San Antonio, Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. West out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Mills in at the point guard position. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Duncan with the screen for Ginobili. Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Green, he's checked in for San Antonio. Parker comes in for Patty Mills. On defense, the Pistons trailing by 2. Leonard, no luck.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Garrett, the pass to Drummond. The 11-footer. Jump shot is good that time. Garrett's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Green. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the night. The Pistons shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks came through when they needed him to. He had 9 points, and he was able to dish out a few helpers to teammates as well. It was a complete outing for him, one that he hopes to be replicated here. Guys?
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
Parker against Jackson. Parker dishes to Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Pistons trail it. Freak with it. He's got 8. Pass to Morris. And here's Ilyasova outside. Another three for Detroit. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
6 on the shot clock. Duncan kicks to Green. And stolen by Freak. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Drummond. Duncan with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Duncan. And Detroit with a change here, too. Jennings is checked in. San Antonio on defense. The dish to Garrett. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Jennings has got 4 assists in the game.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Green. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Morris against Parker. Drummond a screen. Morris kicks to Garrett. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Garrett's got the lead up to 3 now for Detroit.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Aldridge the pass to Green. Soft touch off the glass. Green's got his second basket.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Outside Jennings. Drummond dishes to Garrett. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Garrett's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Parker kicks to Leonard. Aldridge with a screen on Morris. And it's sent back by Drummond. And here we go. Fast break. Jennings has got it. Garrett's shot is off.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Parker with no one around can't hit. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
A shot's good. From Aldridge.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David West, he's checked in for Aldridge.
Shot for a great shot.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that...
Thank you.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Garrett in a two-guard. Marcus Morris is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Jennings, and it's Drummond in at the 5. Aldridge a screen. Duncan with a screen for Leonard. Morris with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Can't have another one. Shape up. Shape up.
Just 4 to shoot. Leonard, that's for 2. Again, Leonard missing. Pistons leading by 5. Outside Jennings. There's a screen. There's the feed to Drummond. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Garrett. Can't get it to go. And the Spurs going the other way now. And the pass to Aldridge. From past the arc. San Antonio again missing.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the dribble. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The Pistons have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That free throw, no good. That one is no good. Spurs trail by 5. Parker passes to Leonard. Green, the screen. Aldridge with a screen on Morris. Leonard attacking, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Leonard's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Spurs. Leonard against Jennings. To the middle. Here's Garrett, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Talk about a terrific game for Freak. He has 14 points and 1 steal. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
And yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for Brandon Jennings. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
And here is Parker. He feeds it to Aldridge. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Spurs trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Lets the three fly. And it's Leonard again missing.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Garrett. They get it back. Drummond. And the rejection by Leonard.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And that one's good. Parker's got his second basket of the night.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Morris a screen. Jackson dishes to Morris. Shot off the pick. The shot is good off the backboard. Morris has got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons. San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Jackson against Parker. Pass to Aldridge. And stolen by Ilyasova. Morris kicks to Garrett. No one near him. A rebound by the Spurs. Leonard's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
No coverage that time. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly. We need high percentage shots.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new time. Pistons trail by 4. Duncan is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Mills. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Parker in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending him to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look.
Mills passes to Duncan. Morris with the rebound. And, well, Detroit shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Johnson right side. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Green, he's checked in for San Antonio. And a switcher also for Detroit. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Johnson. Parker kicks to Duncan. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Aldridge, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Garrett, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. And it's tied up with that one. The Spurs shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Outside, Green takes a 3. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got his 3rd rebound on the night. He dishes it to Jennings. He kicks it to Garrett to take the lead. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And stolen by Freak. Jennings against Ginobili. Here's Morris. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 6th assist on the night. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
I think, Clark, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Inside, and stolen by Aldridge. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Daniel Green.
The first free throw is good.
The line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. And with the game still very much in play, he sounded very confident, telling the players, don't let up. This is where we make our move. Right now. Go take it. Kevin?
Ginobili kicks to Aldridge. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Spurs lead by 3. The Pistons have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And it's Garrett in the corner. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. And it's now 23 points for Freak. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Aldridge kicks to Duncan and stolen by Drummond. Jennings drives in. Dishes it to Morris. Here's Garrett. Drummond with a screen on Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Garrett. The shot is off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
You know, guys, the teamwork and rhythm we saw from them earlier just isn't there right now. They've lost it, and the turnovers are starting to pile up.
San Antonio making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. And so it's San Antonio with it. It's a 1-point game. Leonard with a screen on Jennings. It's Parker with the drive. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Pistons trail by 3. Garrett dishes to Jennings. Freak with it, working on Green, kept alive.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Good. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for San Antonio.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Leonard against Jennings. Pulls it from the elbow. And Drummond throws it down.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no...
I need you guys to be crashing the offensive glass.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
.139 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
That evens the score. That's now 26 points for Freak.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And now, your Spurs team.
.130 left in the fourth quarter. Parker kicks to Leonard. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Leonard playing extremely well. He has 18 points, and he's hit the mark twice from 3-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one, not with so much riding on it.
The drive by Jennings. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And Jennings drops them both.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Parker outside, out left to the wing. Shoots a fader. Offensive rebound. Here's Duncan. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. The free throw drops for Duncan.
Just what the doctor prescribed. The hoop and the horn, and he makes good on the free throw.
Morris with a screen on Leonard. Jennings off a pick from Garrett.
Really tough to stop Brandon Jennings right now.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Parker kicks to Aldridge. 13 feet away. That doesn't go either for Aldridge. Freak with it. He's picked up by Parker. Garrett, the pass to Morris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. To take the lead, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Here's Leonard. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2.
Here we go, San Antonio.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Green. Now here's Jennings. Feeds it to Garrett to take the lead. Bullseye!
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
And now, your first dance team.
Leonard dishes to Parker. Three-pointer. And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up for Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them through the entire game. Let's go to Kenny. What'd you think about his performance?
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
Boom, 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 boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.